Travelers from all over the world are drawn to Rome, the capital of Italy, by its rich history, beautiful art, and mouth-watering cuisine. Countless amazing experiences await you in this city, from famous sights to hidden gems. Every year, millions of pilgrims go there, attesting to its centrality to Western culture and religion and marveling at its size, vitality, and historical significance as the cradle of Western civilization. So in this video, we'll tell you about the top 10 places to visit in Rome in 2024, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 10. Castel Sant'Angelo. Numerous functions have been performed by Castel Sant'Angelo, a massive castle located along the Tiber River. It was initially constructed in the year 135 AD by Emperor Hadrian to house the mausoleum of his family. Passetto de Borgo, the bastions, Hadrian's mausoleum, Pope's apartments, the courtyard, Grande Loggia, Giretto, and the top terrace are some of the notable sections in the museum. It is also the National Museum. There is a spiral ramp that leads tourists up to the 5 stories of the building, which is accessible via a pedestrian bridge that is decorated with statues of angels. 9. Palatine Hill. With its reputation as the verdant paradise, the Palatine offers visitors a new point of view on Rome and its long and illustrious history. It is well known for being the location where She-Wolf nursed the twin boys Romulus and Remus before the shepherd rescued them. This hill is one of the 7 hills of Rome that are deeply rooted in Roman mythology. The hill, which is revered as the first center of the Roman Empire, is filled with ruins and intricate passageways that are waiting to be explored upon its discovery. The House of Livia, the Domus Flavia, the Domus Augustana, and the Baths of Septimius Severus are among the significant assets that it possesses. 8. Spanish Steps. Elevate the Trinidad dei Monti Church on top of the hill to the beautiful Barcaccia fountain below on the famous Spanish Steps, which are located in Piazza Vespagna and consist of 135 steps. Although some find it somewhat uninspiring, proponents of this historic place insist that visitors must make the journey to see it. Amazing views of nearby landmarks await those who brave the staircase, elevating the experience to something unforgettable. Many tourists enjoy sitting on the steps, munching on food, and people watching. But for many visitors, the overwhelming number of people spoils the tranquility of the place and leaves an unimpressive memory. Nevertheless, curious minds and hearts continue to be drawn to the steps since they offer a look into Roman life and history. 7. Piazza Navona. Beautiful Piazza Navona in Rome has a long and illustrious history since it was built on top of the ancient Stadium of Domitian, which dates back to the 1st century. The square's artistic and architectural magnificence captivates visitors with its 3 breathtaking fountains, Fontana del Moro, Fontana di Nettuno, and La Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi. The largest fountain is Bernini's masterwork, the Fontana dei Fiumi, which represents the great rivers of the world. Big crowds congregate at Piazza Navona these days to see the mesmerizing street performances and art exhibits. It has become a popular destination for travelers who love to dine at the area's many restaurants and shop at the nearby city market, which offers a lively atmosphere suited for unforgettable shopping adventures. 6. Roman Forum. The Roman Forum, located between the Capitoline and Palatine Hills, was the beating center of ancient Rome. It had important buildings for religion, politics, the public, and commerce. Much of the once majestic architecture at this ancient monument has fallen into ruin since it began to decay in the 7th century. The site itself dates back centuries. Despite this deterioration, some remnants such as the magnificent Temple of Saturn, the majestic Arch of Septimius Severus, the venerated House of the Vestal Virgins, the everlasting Temple of Antoninus Pius and Faustina, and the famous Arch of Titus remain. These provide visitors with touching window into the glorious history of this architectural wonder, inspiring awe and historical fascination with their imposing antiquity. 5. Trevi Fountain. Neptune, the Majesty accompanied by tritons, horses, and elaborate shell patterns, stands atop the Trevi Fountain, a famous Baroque wonder. Its tranquil waters cascade peacefully beneath the grandeur, collecting into large basin brimming with glistening coins. The fountain is enchanting at night, with moonlight dancing on its surface and streetlights casting an otherworldly light upon the heavenly white marble. The long-standing custom takes place amidst the masses of spectators, the dropping of coins into the fountain's basin. Legend has it that if a pilgrim does this, not only will they return to Rome, but they will also have a better chance of finding love. Afterward, the city's philanthropic organizations receive these coins, which are filled with ambitions and aspirations. 4. St. Peter's Basilica. In the heart of Vatican City, the most iconic symbol of Roman Catholicism is St. Peter's Basilica. Interior to this Renaissance-style architectural wonder is Michelangelo's renowned and profoundly moving Pietà. Its majesty is noteworthy, and it is the biggest church in the world. Its sanctity is adored all over the world. Respecting its sacredness, it imposes tight dress code that prohibits guests from wearing short skirts, exposed shoulders, caps, or shorts that reach the knees. As a monument to its deep spiritual value, tradition and belief combine to suggest that this sacred structure is the burial place of St. Peter. His alleged resting place is just under the basilica's famous high altar, which is known as the Altar of the Confession. 3. Vatican City. Located in the very center of Rome, Vatican City is home to priceless works of art, historical artifacts, and spiritual significance as the spiritual center of the Roman Catholic Church and the smallest autonomous state in the world. St. Peter's Basilica is a must-see because of its remarkable architecture and the exquisite interior designs created by Michelangelo. The world-famous Sistine Chapel, housed in the extensive collection of the Vatican Museums accumulated over many centuries, showcases the beautiful frescoes created by Michelangelo, such as the creation of Adam. Also, tourists can take in the sights at the Vatican Gardens, a tranquil haven that covers more than half of the territory of the city-state and is filled with verdant foliage, colorful flowers, and stunning fountains. 2. Pantheon. The Pantheon is a remarkable example of Roman architectural genius that was erected more than 2,000 years ago to house the worship of the Roman gods. The perfect hemisphere of its distinctive dome captivates on global scale, making it the largest unreinforced concrete dome. Flanked by imposing columns, the facade opens into bright interior lit up by the world-famous oculus in the middle of the dome. The Pantheon is a breathtaking sight because it combines classical architecture with technical marvels and spiritual atmosphere. There is no admission fee, but a guided tour or audio tour will provide you with a much better experience. Colosseum. One of the most iconic representations of ancient Rome, the Colosseum exemplifies the splendor of the empire. The events that took place in this enormous amphitheater included gladiatorial bouts and other exhibitions. The high walls and arches that it possesses are evidence of Roman engineering. Visitors have the opportunity to tour the inside and get a sense of the historic environment. The guided night tour of the arena and underground is an experience that cannot be forgotten, although there are also express tours available. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.